That's the practical teaching. The practical part is the orientation. Knowing that the work happens now. Knowing that every moment of conscious witnessing inside this body of yours is a small repetition of the larger crossing that will come one day. Every time you watch a fear arise and don't feed it, you've practiced. Every time you let an emotion move through the system without becoming the emotion, you've practiced. Every time the personality wants to grab and you choose not to, you've practiced. The exit is just the final performance of a piece you've been rehearsing your entire life. And most people never rehearse, so most people perform the piece in panic. The library wants me to slow down here, because the next layer asks more of you. The deathless masters were free of death fear, not the avoidance of death fear through denial, the resolution of it through inner work. They demonstrated that consciousness has command over its own vehicle, and that the moment of release belongs to the one who is leaving, not to the circumstances pushing them out. That is the dignity of the teaching. The soul exits when the soul is finished, not when the body breaks, not when illness wins, not when an accident decides. The soul exits when its work in this form is complete and the awareness is ready to step into whatever comes next. That posture changes everything about how the lifetime is lived. Because if the exit is yours to recognize, then the life is yours to direct. Most people live as if death will steal something from them, so they grip everything tighter. They cling to the body, they cling to the identity, they cling to the relationships, the achievements, the stories. They cling to everything they think is going to be ripped away. And in clinging, they create the very violence they fear. The masters lived the opposite way. They held everything with open hands. They engaged fully, but never gripped. They loved deeply, but never clutched. They built, but never identified with what they built. So when the exit came, there was nothing in their hands to be ripped away. The hands were already open. That's why they could choose the moment. The hands had been open for years. Sit with that. The hands had been open for years. Yours probably aren't. Mine had to be trained. Almost everyone's hands close instinctively around what the body wants to keep. And the closing of the hands is the first signal that the work hasn't begun yet. So check, right now, what your hands are closed around. Not literally, inwardly. What identity, what story, what expected future, what past you keep replaying, what body image you fused with so tightly that losing it feels like dying. Every one of those is a knot the soul will have to untie at the threshold.